Today's video is about how to apply to study in Finland, what's needed, and when to apply. So hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tino, and if you are new here, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel, and let's grow the channel together. Anyway guys, today's video is about how to apply to study in Finland, what's needed, and when to apply. So all the links for the pages to go when you want to apply will be in the description down below. If you're someone that has been dreaming about applying to study in Finland or studying overseas, this could be an opportunity for you. This is November, and applications for master's degrees start in December, and applications for bachelor's degrees start in January. So I'm going to break down the process to you guys. Maybe I could help somebody who wants to apply as well. So this is the preparation. So at some points I'll be reading and explaining like what's needed or what to do. So what you need to do for the application process is you need to choose your program, right? When I say choose your program, you need to go on the Studyinfo.fi and choose what kind of program you'd like to do. In Finland, they have different types of universities. There's a University of Technology, which offers like higher degrees, and then there's a University of Applied Sciences where you would go and get your bachelor's degrees. Like that's where I'm studying. And there are also vocational colleges where you can go and study like skills, maybe if you want to be a practical nurse, for example. So after choosing your study degree that you'd like to do, or your study program that you'd like to do, you have to check for the admission requirements. Here in Finland, I've also noticed that there's this like a process called joint application, where you can apply for 5 different schools with one application. So what's needed for that application is your high school diploma or your high school certificate, either be your matric certificate or that would either be your A-level certificate. And if you have a diploma or for some qualification that you've done in your previous studies, you can also add that. And you also need to have English proficiency. For English proficiency, I mean you need to do like the British IELTS English, and you could do the TOEFL. Some people use that. I'm not quite sure about that, but it's accepted internationally in different countries. So you can also use Duolingo. I've noticed that lately people have been saying that Duolingo is also used now. So I think you're able to do like your English proficiency on Duolingo. I haven't researched much about that, but I'll be able to check on it and maybe describe how the Duolingo translates to like an actual language proficiency. And then you need to write a letter of motivation for your application. So a letter of motivation would be like the reason why you'd like to study the certain program and why you'd like to study in Finland. You know, like it has to be true to you. So when you're writing the motivational letter, it has to be particularly true to yourself. The other thing you need to do is make a CV or a resume. So on the CV, you'd put what you have, like your school, your qualifications. I think you'd put your hobbies also there, and maybe like something that sets you apart, like the admission requirements. You check each school what it needs, but generally you need your CV or resume, you need your language proficiency, and you need your high school or diploma certificate or whatever qualifications you have that you can add there. Of course, any extras that you have will be an added advantage to you. So after you've compiled all these things for yourself for the application, you have to go online. In Finland, all the applications are done online. So you have to go on Studyinfo.fi. This is a platform where you can get all the schools that are in Finland, from vocational schools to University of Technology to University of Applied Sciences. And I don't know if they have private universities there, but mostly in Finland, everything is public. I don't know if I could call it public or what. I don't know exactly what to say, but they don't have this system of saying private education. The aim is to give equal opportunities to everyone. So as international students, when you come to study here, you get very good quality of education. Like one of the reasons to come and study in Finland is to be exposed to like an international environment, because you get to study with people from different walks of life. So for me personally, I think in the class that I am, I'm now trying to get out of my shell. And so if you're somebody that likes to meet people from different walks of life, this could be an opportunity for you. You go on Studyinfo.fi, you create an account for yourself. On this platform, you'll be able to see all the schools in Finland, right? And you'll be able to monitor your applications. Then you wait. When you're waiting, you're waiting for a reply, whether they liked your motivational letter, whether they liked everything that you've provided from the requirements, if you qualify to go to the next stage. So when you go to the next stage, they invite you for an interview. In this interview, when I had the interview, they grouped me with other people. So I think maybe they would pick from those people who is successful. So what you need to have is a stable connection for internet, because most people are in different countries when doing, like, international students all over the world, right? So you need stable internet that does not disrupt and look nice, you know, because it's an interview. So dress properly for that specific interview. So yeah. And when I mean dress properly, I don't mean like wear office wear, like a bow tie or like a tie and a jacket and formal clothes. Just dress smart for the interview. It's kind of relaxed here in terms of dressing, so just look smart, like maybe like a smart casual. Just look smart, you know, and don't show up to your interview looking ragged. Then you are invited to that interview, and if you're successful, they'll call you for the next step. And the next step is a written exam where you write whatever exam that they have. So acceptance letter, then you start applying for a study visa. That's like a study permit. Depending on the country you are in, you have to check where the Finnish embassy is for you to be able to go and apply. Or if you're in a country that has that doesn't have a Finnish embassy or ties with Finland, you may have to go to a neighboring country to get that. So I'm from Zimbabwe, and I had to go to Zambia to actually apply for my visa. Someone from Zimbabwe, someone from Malawi and Zambia, we go to the same place. We go to Zambia to apply. So for my Zambians, for my Malawians and my Zimbabweans, if you want to apply for studies in Finland, and when it comes to the time to apply for the visa, like the student visa, you go to Lusaka to apply for that. There's an embassy, and everything is very easy to like do. You have to prepare for this visa interview. You compile everything that's needed. So what you need to have is like make a payment for your interview. You go with your receipts for your payment that you've paid for your tuition fee, and you pay the visa fee that's needed there. I think for me, I paid something like $70 US. 70, I think. When you're applying, you make sure that you have money for the tuition, and you make sure you have money for applying for the visa, and you also have to make sure that you have money to sustain yourself when you go to study, when you come to study, you know. So the requirement of the money that you need for studying, for the 1 year, they need like 6,000. For me, they needed 6,790 euros, I think. So I would say at least 7,000 euros, like a proof of funds. If you have somebody that's paying for your fees, then you can show that. If you have somebody who's going to be paying for your fees, you need to show that. If you need to show like their bank statement and proof of funds and everything. For example, if it's your parents who are doing that. If you are doing it yourself, then you need to put it in your account and show it. So for me, I had somebody that was paying for my fees, so I had to provide that. So yeah, that's what you need. And then you wait for enrolling for courses after you've after you've paid your tuition. Then you wait to enroll for courses. You actually enroll for courses when you get to Finland and to get to the school and all that stuff. The teachers and the lecturers help you. Then the next thing that you need is prepare for your arrival. You know, just prepare for your trip to move to a new country, to move to Finland. So what I would do in my preparations is don't carry too much clothes from back home, because some of the clothes are not necessarily useful here, but at the same time it might be difficult for some people to buy a whole new wardrobe when they get here, because because maybe the funds that you'd have would be for accommodation, the funds that you have would be for like your necessities when you're like settling in. So I would carry like a winter jacket, even though when you get here you have to get a winter jacket here, because the jackets are different from the jackets back in Africa that you would wear. What you'd wear back home in winter and what you'd wear here in winter, not the same. Maybe like my winter jackets that I wore when I was back home in Zimbabwe, I can wear them in autumn, you know, or like when spring starts, because they work during that time. But in winter they don't work at all. So yeah, you prepare for coming. And I forgot to say something about accommodation. There is student accommodation in Finland. So before you come, you can even apply for student accommodation. But student accommodation in Finland is quite good. They shared student apartments, and then there's like single and studios and family apartments. So it's very supportive to everyone. If you're a family and some of you want to study, they're very supportive to that. So yeah, that's all, guys. So if there are any additional tips I could give is apply early, like before deadlines, because it's not nice to rush with deadlines. And yeah, if you can reach out to a university. Sometimes some universities have their own application platform, so you could get like a direct application to a university, but I think you would still get it through Studyinfo.fi. I'm not quite sure about that. I'll research about it and share it on here. But yeah, that's all, guys. Thanks for watching. And if anybody wants if anyone has any questions about studying in Finland or anything like that, just put the questions in the comment section. I will answer them, and I'll try to help anyone that wants to. So this has been a nice video, actually. I normally struggle with talking videos, so this is a nice icebreaker to talk about something that I actually value, or something that I actually like. So yeah, okay, this is what's there. Thanks for watching, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel next time. And if you'd like to watch some of my material, just go on the channel, open the videos, and like and subscribe, and let's grow the channel together. It would be nice if somebody actually applies to study with the tips I'm giving. So yeah, for any questions, just put it in the comment section. I'll be able to answer them. And I will also put the links for the MIGRI. The MIGRI is like the immigration services. So they also have like a description of the things that are needed for somebody to apply for a study visa in Finland. So I'll put links for the Studyinfo.fi. And there's also like a platform called Finips where you can also use to apply. I'll also put like a link for that. And any other useful links that I think I can put, I will add there. And if there's another YouTuber that actually describes the process much better, I would also link their video down below so that you can go and see from somebody else how they explain or how they do it. Because I remember it from when I did it, so now it's a different time. So they're always upgrading their system and the things that they want, and you know, that type of stuff. So yeah, when you apply, just be ready to write a motivational letter, to provide all the requirements, and be ready for an interview, and be ready for an exam. And you don't need an agent to do this application. You just need to do it yourself and a stable internet connection. Yeah, the fees for the universities are different depending to where you're going. I think also depending on the program you're studying. So when you're looking for a school, look for a school that is in your budget, and a school that you'd like to go to. And remember, when you want to come to Finland, it's in the Nordics, right? It's a Nordic country, so it gets cold. So when you're making your decision, always remember that it's beautiful, it gets cold, the summer is amazing, and autumn is amazing, the spring is okay. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you.